to our community. Today they gave out the last checks for charity from Reno's very last Dr. Wives Rummage sale.
This is really interesting. It capped decades of bargains and raised $2 million in total over the last 65 years. John Potter takes a look back at how it began and really why now it's coming to an end.
It began in 1951, back when Reno was still the gambling capital of the United States and Harry Truman was our president. Gene Miles was here in the 50s.
It was amazing because there were a lot of people, and at that time we had donated venues.
One early year, it was inside a car dealership.
And we had to clean it up. We couldn't use the bathroom, so we had to go across the street to the motel across the street.
The Rummage sale was born out of desperation. After World War II, there was a shortage of nurses. Reno especially had a hard time bringing them to town. The doctors' wives took up the cause.
They said, hey, we'll have a rummage sale. We'll all go through our closets and our garages. We'll bring all this stuff.
The plan was to raise money for nursing scholarships and graduate some homegrown medical help. They were starting from scratch.
When we did this, there was no nursing school in Nevada.
Back in 1951, the take from the very first Doctor's Wives Rummage sale was probably only a couple of $100. Flash forward to 2017, and we're talking a hefty haul of over $50,000. Over time, $2 million was raised by the Doctor's Wives Rummage sale. And who gets that money has changed.
We had enough money that we could go ahead and support some other nonprofits that really, needed some help too.
They gave out checks from last year's sale today, but after doing so much good for so long, the Rummage sale will be no more. 2016 was its last after 65 years.
It's ending because times have changed, because the need for Rummage doesn't exist like it did before.
People are busy. The young wives are working. They are businesswomen. They are physicians themselves.
It's hard news to take for Jean, but when she looks back at her own 58 years with the Rummage sale,
I'm surprised I'm still here. I think it's a wonderful organization.
Maybe it kept you young.
Right, it might.
Covering the story, John Potter, Channel 2 News.